Hello everyone, welcome to Strange Science Study with Dr. Strange. I'm Dr. Strange, and I'm here to share with you some of the most fascinating and surprising facts about science that will blow your mind. Fact 1. There are 118 chemical elements. Did you know that everything in the universe is made up of tiny building blocks called atoms? And did you know that there are only 118 different kinds of atoms known as chemical elements? That's right. From hydrogen to oganesson, these elements are the basic ingredients of all matter. Some of these elements are very common and familiar, such as oxygen, carbon, iron, or gold. Others are very rare and exotic, such as plutonium, einsteinium, or livermorium. Some of these elements have been known for centuries, while others have been discovered only recently by scientists using powerful machines called particle accelerators. The periodic table is a way of organizing these elements based on their properties and behavior. It shows how many protons each element has in its nucleus, the atomic number, how much it weighs, the atomic mass, and how it reacts with other elements, the chemical group. The periodic table is one of the most important tools in science because it helps us understand how the world works at the smallest level. Fact 2. The Sun is so large that 1 million Earth-sized spheres could fit inside it. The Sun is the star at the center of our solar system. It is the source of light and heat for our planet and all living things on it. But do you have any idea how big the Sun really is? The Sun is so huge that it accounts for more than 99% of the mass of the entire solar system. It is about 864,000 miles across, or 1.4 million kilometers, which is about 109 times the diameter of the Earth. To put that in perspective, imagine that the Earth is the size of a marble. Then the Sun would be the size of a large beach ball. In fact, the Sun is so large that 1 million Earth-sized spheres could fit inside it. That's right, 1 million Earths could fit inside one Sun. The Sun is also very hot and bright. Its surface temperature is about 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit, or 5,500 degrees Celsius, which is enough to melt any metal. Its core temperature is even hotter, reaching 27 million degrees Fahrenheit, or 15 million degrees Celsius, which is hotter than any explosion or fire on Earth. The Sun emits a tremendous amount of energy, equivalent to 4 trillion 100-watt light bulbs. That's more than 1 billion times the energy that humans use in a year. The Sun is truly an amazing and powerful star that we depend on for our existence. Fact 3. Human embryos actually develop tails in the womb. Have you ever wondered why humans have a tailbone, but no tail? Well, the answer is that we actually do have a tail, but only for a short time when we are embryos in the womb. Human embryos go through various stages of development before they are born. During the first few weeks, they look very similar to other vertebrate animals, such as fish, reptiles, or birds. They have a head, a body, and a tail. The tail is a structure that extends from the lower end of the spine. It contains muscles, nerves, blood vessels, and bones. It helps some animals balance, swim, or communicate. However, as human embryos grow and differentiate, they lose their tail and become more human-like. This happens because some cells in the tail receive signals to self-destruct in a process called apoptosis. This causes the tail to shrink and disappear by the 8th week of pregnancy. The only remnant of the tail that remains is the tailbone, also known as the coccyx. The tailbone is a small triangular bone at the bottom of the spine. It has no apparent function in humans, but it may serve as an attachment point for some muscles and ligaments. The tailbone is an example of a vestigial structure, which is a structure that has lost its original function due to evolution. Other examples of vestigial structures in humans are wisdom teeth, appendix, and ear muscles. Fact 4. The longest living animal on Earth is a type of clam called the ocean quahog. These clams can live for more than 500 years, making them older than any other known animal. Scientists can determine their age by counting the growth rings on their shells, just like counting the rings on a tree trunk. The oldest ocean quahog ever found was estimated to be 507 years old. Fact 5. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth. According to there are about 22 stars in the Milky Way, which is the one followed by universe. The human brain contains about 86 billion neurons, which are specialized cells that communicate with each other through electrical and chemical signals. Each neuron can form thousands of connections with other neurons, creating a network of trillions of synapses. The brain processes information at a speed of up to 268 miles per hour and can store up to 2.5 petabytes of data, which is equivalent to 2,500 terabytes or 2.5 million gigabytes too. Fact 7. The longest living animal on Earth is a type of clam called the ocean quahog. These clams can live for more than 500 years, making them older than any other known animal. Scientists can determine their age by counting the growth rings on their shells, just like counting the rings on a tree trunk. The oldest ocean quahog ever found was estimated to be 507 years old. 3. Fact 8. The hottest place in the solar system is not the Sun, but Venus. Venus is the second planet from the Sun and has a thick atmosphere that traps heat and creates a greenhouse effect. The surface temperature of Venus is about 870 degrees Fahrenheit, or 465 degrees Celsius, which is hot enough to melt lead. The Sun's surface temperature is about 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit or 5,500 degrees Celsius, but its core temperature is much higher, reaching 27 million degrees Fahrenheit, or 15 million degrees Celsius. 1. Fact 9. The largest living organism on Earth is not a whale, but a fungus. The fungus is called Armillaria ostoi and it grows underground in the Malheur National Forest in Oregon. It covers an area of about 2,200 acres, or 8.9 square kilometers, which is equivalent to about 1,665 football fields. It is estimated to weigh about 7,500 tons and to be at least 2,400 years old. 3. Fact 10. The smallest bone in the human body is the stapes, which is one of the 3 bones in the middle ear. The stapes is shaped like a stirrup and measures about 0.1 inches, or 2.8 millimeters, long. It helps transmit sound vibrations from the eardrum to the inner ear. 2. Fact 11. The fastest animal on Earth is not a cheetah, but a peregrine falcon. The peregrine falcon can reach speeds of up to 242 miles per hour, or 389 kilometers per hour, when it dives from high altitudes to catch its prey, such as pigeons or ducks. This is faster than any other animal or even most cars. I hope you enjoyed learning some of the most intriguing and surprising facts about science that will change your life. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below telling me which fact was your favorite or if you have any other facts to share. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel Strange Science Study with Dr. Strange for more amazing videos like this one. And if you want to support my work and get access to exclusive content and perks, you can join my Patreon page or buy me a coffee. Thank you for watching and stay curious.